Princess Lyra of the Sunstone Kingdom was renowned for her grace, her sharp wit, and a secret that burned hotter than any court gossip. On the eve of her 16th birthday, a chilling ancient family curse had awakened within her. Each full moon, Lyra didn't simply hide in her tower. She endured a transformation into a magnificent, silver-furred werewolf. It was a terrifying, lonely existence, one she guarded with cold precision. Her only respite from the stifling formality of court was the quiet solitude of the palace gardens, often at dusk. That is where she encountered Kale. Kyle was a stable boy, his hands rough with honest work, his eyes the warm brown of fertile earth. He didn't see the royal crown or the guarded expression. He just saw a lonely girl who loved the smell of hay and the sound of the evening breeze. Lyra, forbidden from revealing her nature, found his simple, open presence intoxicating. She would shed her royal composure and talk to him for hours, about the stars, the horses, and the dreams she knew she could never pursue. He treated her with a gentle respect that had nothing to do with her title. The night of the blood moon, however, brought disaster. Lyra had rushed to her tower, but the change came too fast. A blinding pain ripped through her, and the princess was replaced by a powerful wild creature. Driven by instinct, the werewolf Lyra leaped from the window, seeking the open forest. In the gardens below, Cal was working late. He didn't see the monster the guards would later hunt. He only saw a large, clearly injured silver wolf, its eyes wide with fear and confusion. Instead of running, Cal did the unbelievable. He shielded it. When a hunter drew an arrow, Cal stood in front of the beast. "She's wounded," he cried out, his voice shaking but firm. "Let her go." "She just wants to escape the noise." The wolf, Lyra, stared at him. In her primal state, she felt a pull, a strange loyalty to this selfless human. His scent, usually associated with horses and fresh air, now mixed with a profound, terrifying protection. She let out a low, mournful whimper, then bolted, leaving Kyle standing alone in the moonlight. The next morning, Lyra awoke in her bed, aching and terrified. But a single clean, white linen scrap, a piece of Kyle's uniform, lay clutched in her hand. She knew then her secret had a witness, and her curse had an unexpected consequence. She wasn't merely attached to Kyle, she was in love with the boy who had shown kindness to the monster she was. Their secret meetings became tinged with this new, profound knowledge. Lyra, with tears in her eyes, finally whispered the truth to him, her voice raw with fear of rejection. Kale simply took her hand, his thumb stroking her palm. "Lyra, my princess," he said softly, looking directly into her eyes. "Last night, you were scared and alone, and you were still gentle enough not to harm a soul. The beast everyone fears, that's the one I protected, the one I love." He hadn't flinched. He hadn't judged. His acceptance shattered the cold walls around her heart. She was a princess bound to a curse, and he was a boy bound to the stables. But under the light of the moon, they were simply Lyra and Kale, two souls daring to choose love over destiny. Their story became a fragile, precious secret, a forbidden love that found its strength not despite the curse, but because of the fierce loyalty and courage it revealed in them both.